Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, me and my two friends from group 4. Me and my friends will explain about the transition session reading question. First introduce, my name is Alfini Rahma. The first, understanding and nature of reading. Explain that essentially reading is a psycho and mental activity to find the meaning of writing. Even though in the activity there is a process of recognizing letters. It is called psycho activity because the body parts, especially the eyes, do it. The reading process according to Bond, Rowe and Rose 1984 is the process of receiving symbols by sensory, then interpreting symbols or words that are seen or perceived, following the logic and grammatical patterns of the word writing by the author, recognizing the relationship between symbols and sound between words and what they want to display, linking words back to direct experience to provide meaningful words, and remembering what they learned in the past and incorporating new ideas and fact and agree on individual interests and attitudes that fill the text of reading. The second, reading purpose. The general purpose of reading is to be able to read and understand short text fluently or aloud a few simple sentences and read poetry according to the 1994 curriculum. The purpose of reading are able to understand ideas that are heard directly or indirectly, able to read reading text and conclude its contents in their own words, able to read reading text quickly and be able to recall mind ideas.
Reading frustration. Frustration by reading a lot we can erase a lot intellectual level without power. Applying reading textbooks, searching word, searching power. This distraction can change board frustration. The rest of our trading can move our sell toward supported by rather of readings caution of virtual event station books theater reading and author. Benefit of reading. Can you allow speed reading, education general, what and written information that is very useful for it. Going for going for going for Madion event in the class of nation. A blonde of cap of which the large development in skin and technology are the world. It can love it for problem can lead some be smart and clever. Can a friend the free ran in what station the merch and after the very super listening, speaking and writing skill. Learning the PowerPoint of virtual and streaming of to and so on. Problem of read and during reading. 1. Can you the first question? It can be answered by Swiss for enlightening place and mental fresh random or my the thing The eye bowing, the eye bowing to about consideration class by the perfect in the clandestine so allows music the TV is on facing by an author through low motivation. The next about a writing a notification. The survey is placed over and student by have to the books are not done like low motivation will I paper in the red books who don't late con books is books. Reading learning low reading blacks studying of benefits of reading less reading learning in class 3 are no is reading material applicable.
Yeah.
Number 3. Audit not understanding reading material. There are people who feel inferior faced when they just see a book they went to read. He was worried that the book was too heavy and could not be understood later. This worry turned out to be true if you continue to carry it with you when reading worries that you cannot or difficult to understand the content of the reading will eventually really come true. Number 4. Get heavy is reading. For vocalization, sub-vocalization, lip movement, head movement, regression. According according to expert. Number 1, Mr. Tambubalon, understanding reading. According to the expert, I feel look the opinion of Mr. Tambubalon. Reading can be interpreted as thinking, so that in understanding the dialect of reading with the reading method as a reasoning process. You must also already know, yes, if reading is also a form of thinking process of reasoning process. If you read without involving the process of thinking or reasoning in its wherein you certainly can understand what the book is about. Number 2, Yunus. The definition of reading according to experts is defined one of them according to Yunus what mean that reading is a reading activity in order to obtain the information contained in the reading material. Reading products are the result of the reading process, namely understanding the content of reading. Number 4, Nur Hadi. In contrast to the opinion of Nur Hadi that the meaning of reading is a very complex process and involves many factors, for example, involving internal factor and external factor. of the reader himself. Factors that have internal factor consist of interest, intelligence, talent, reading goals, and motivation. Meanwhile, the external factor of reader are influenced by socio-economic background, reading facility, and reading tradition. If we combine these two factors, it will become a point that is very complex and cannot stand on of course.